Hey guys, how is it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out True Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, guys, welcome back to my channel. So with this is the letters for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. So I just did Divine's Masculine letters to Divine Feminine, so now I'm going to do Divine Feminine's letter to Divine Masculine. And just like I said in the other video, if you guys didn't watch that one yet, I think I'm going to flip flop. So on some nights I'm going to do the letters, and then other nights I'm going to do the actual twin flame, like what's going on in that part. I just feel like it's interesting to see how the stories are intertwined, but it's more personal with the letters, and but I don't want to channel the letters every night because it is very emotional for me to tap fully into that. Like just tonight alone, like I was such in my element that I literally felt like I was sitting beside both the divine feminine and divine masculine and writing word from word what they were telling me to write. So it does get like energetically, it does get kind of tough, and emotionally, it gets I become like a bawling baby and I just start crying, and so. All right, anyways, guys, so let's get into this. So this is your letter dated for 25th and 26th of February. This is what the divine feminine wants to tell the divine masculine in a letter. So it says, baby. If I don't stop coughing. Okay. I saw a crow today. Funny as it sounds, he was so close to me, the closest I've ever gotten to one. But it wasn't his closeness that I noticed first. It was his sad eyes. This crow looked lost, alone, confused, like he didn't know which direction to choose. But it sort of reminded me of you. I tried to approach this crow to offer him comfort and a friend. But it seemed the closer I got, the more he grew. But it seemed the closer I got, the more the crow backed up. It was as if he wanted to be seen, but not approached. So I let him be, and I continued on my way. This crow is representing you, baby. For so long, I felt like time and time again, you kept rejecting me because you didn't care. But, baby, I see the truth. This crow was insight. You run because you're scared. You ran because at the time it was too much. But, baby, I'm here. I'm right here, waiting on you, loving you unconditionally. When you're ready, I'll be here. I've searched my whole life to find a love like I have when I'm with you. The way you grab my face right before you kiss me, the way you love how my ass fits in your hands, the way you lay your head over my shoulders from behind, the way it feels to sit outside under the stars enjoying each other's company or watching a movie, it just all feels so right. I know when I'm the happiest, because when I'm in the happiest, I'm with you. I miss you so much every day. All I want to do is wake up, look over, and see you sleeping peacefully. Waking up next to you, my husband. Let's skip a few steps, baby. Will you marry me? As you open your eyes and look over with this puzzled look on your face, I tell you, I'm ready. I tell you, I don't need to date you a few months or years to know how I feel about you because I've known since day one. The minute my eyes locked with yours, my soul kind of whispered, that's the one. You grabbed me in and held me and say in time, I have a plan. Well, I have a plan, baby, sorry. So glad I'm part of that plan. I love you. Okay, so there was a couple of things that really stood out for me in this video, in this letter, I should say. And the first one was the crow. I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing a lot of crows lately. So I know that's symbolic of something. I'm not 100% sure, and I actually forgot to look it up before I came on here, but I do know that it's in symbolic of something, so I'm actually going to look it up when I upload this video. But yeah, so the crow is one big thing, and I feel like the crow, I can't, this actually happened to me today, and I feel like that's why I channeled it, because it was kind of the crow's way of, telling me what's going on in my own situation, in which, I never realized how scared, my divine masculine really was. And the close, like, I saw this crow, and I've never gotten that close to a crow before, but it was like I was pushing myself to go more near him or her. I don't know what the crow was, but it was just so weird, like how close it was. And then I thought, well, maybe I can, go a little closer. And as I got a little closer, this crow started walking away. And it was kind of like, I didn't really think of anything of it. I just was like, okay, I'm just going to leave this, crow alone. I'm going to walk away. And then, well, and I started channeling it, and it just, it just came up like in my mind. And, what happens when I channel, I just, you know, all the messages started coming through, and it just started making so much sense. And, I sat here and I'm like, oh my God, like, that's my DM. That's exactly what happened with him. You express yourself, you put your heart out there, you put your heart on the line, and then they ghost, they leave because they can't handle it, So that was one thing that really, really stood out, is that, divine masculine, and he's going through his things, but, you know, what you feel, divine feminine. No one should be making you feel anything less than what you know deep down. So when someone tells you that that's not how you're supposed to feel, or anything like that, because I do feel a sense of like, people are going to be like, oh well, that's not a twin flame, or that's not a soulmate connection, or you shouldn't be feeling that way, he ghosted you. Like, I don't want you guys to pay attention to that, because I do feel like divine masculine, when he's in the right frame of mind and he comes towards you, he is going to make up for lost time. The second thing that really stood out with me was like just how fast, like, that baby will you marry me, it just popped up. And like, I mean, I know that the divine masculine has been saying that in their readings for the last couple of weeks that I've been really channeling the twin flames, but for the divine feminine to get to that point where she just doesn't want to wait any longer, so she's just like, throwing it out there like that, it kind of stood out to me. So I don't know if any of the divine feminines are kind of just being in that place where they're like, they're wanting to be the ones that pop the question. So I don't know, I guess for me that's more of validation for you guys. That could be the yes, if that's what you're thinking, or if it's just crazy. But things are unfolding, and I don't want you guys to give up. All right, don't give up, because I feel like everything that's coming into your life is coming into alignment for a reason. And I feel like if you just hang in there a little bit longer, it's all going to work itself out. Okay, guys? So that is what I have for you guys. Hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to get out of here for the night. Yeah, because I'm tired. But you guys let me know how it resonated. How is it going? I love hearing from you guys. I really do. I love when you guys jump into the comments and you tell me what's going on. You tell me it resonates. You tell me your story. I had, I don't know if she's going to see this video or the other video, but I had a lady who honestly, like, she did a little paragraph about her story, and it touched me so much this morning that, like, I just realized, like, how amazing this is to be able to tap into this energy and to be able to, hear people's stories. Like, I'm very, like, I love that. I love being able to interact with you guys, because I feel like the more I interact with you guys, the more I understand that I'm not the only one going through something. And it's so nice to be able to connect with people that know how I feel. So please drop your stories down below so I can connect with you even more. Share my videos as well. Let's get my community growing even more, my channel growing even more. But I'm going to wrap it up, guys. You guys take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys again soon.